not gentle. The political hot goose. You sit up and me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This not the Hot Goose Network television.
Family, una audio today na Saturday again, the 16th of July 2022. Today na Saturday the 16th of July 2022. Family, una audio. Me na Gentle Patrick Mada Koroma. And me na the political hot goose, and I mean the PRO for SLPP North America region. And today we come with our usual program. We na the SLPP hour every Saturday. We're sorry we late for an hour. We can normally bring on 1 hour before. This program is a program where they can tell you about the good job that we President Tok Andubio they do, about the important work them with the SLPP government they do, and the achievement them with the new direction government they achieve in that country for the betterment of every Sierra Leoneans. And now the opportunity this way you go get for hearing all credible and correct information only way you can with evidences. Now this make this program day. So you where they watch now YouTube when a Gentle the political hot goose. And if you want to visit my YouTube page, the name of the YouTube page na Gentle the political hot goose. The goose na GOOSE, na so you spell them. So now for go there and visit there and subscribe. That right thing where they subscribe, just click them and also click a bell where they when a notification bell for all. And then when you click that subscription, meaning you are part of the Hot Goose program and you approve of this program and you approve of the message they bring na this program. And also you will listen to audio. When you done for listen, do ya now for share and to your brother, share and to your sister, share and to other groups that become important information than this. Where will they cow it? Where they make Sierra Leoneans then don't know what's the right thing and how President Tok Andubio they work very hard with in ministers them, in parastatals them, in agency heads them for make sure say salon remain sexy and attractive. This program today, you will listen na Facebook, when our Hot Goose Network Salon Facebook page. What you go do now for follow the page. Click the side where they call follow. And if you're not able to see the page now for friend on Facebook, Hot Goose Network Salon. Follow the page and also like the page. Family, I did today with my usual partner in politics, where Ego can tell una how do and introduce himself and tell una what he make within I today.
Family, afternoon, Mina Abigail, as usual. We did Naya today for tell una for shine light on all the good things that we President Bio in administration they do and all the goodies that we'll get this week. As una all know, we get a new ferry yesterday, which now like the height of we week. So we're all glad about that. But apart from that, the NPSC results, the ferry, the light. Oh my God, the light business na salon, no more complaint. We get 24-hour light now free turn now. Everybody they enjoy continuous light and consistent light. So we come here for tell una more. And for ask you say if you didn't say free turn, you know they get light. Make like we know how you did because lights they all over Freetown right now. Everybody they get light, 24-hour light. Okay, so now that would be enough for today on this Saturday for telling now all the good things that President Bio they do and for encouraging them for continuing for support time, continuing for be patient. So we all know now say patience is the key because we all know they cry for light, ferry, we they cry for this, that, education. But when I look this week, in 1 week, when I look what President Bio accomplished for we country. We don't get 24-hour light, consistent light. The light don't even blink. We don't get a brand new ferry, and not only that, more they come, another ferry they come. So that's amazing. And then the NPSC results. Look, For the first time in the history of Salone under this government, no parents, no Combra, no they pay again for view in Pekin in results. They view and free, they get to Pekin results free of charge. So all this now because of this Combra government, President Bio in administration. So now make me and Gentle can take with time for and tell Ina all the good things that we President Bio they do. So now we'll continue for support time. And come next year, June, we will vote them back. For let we'll continue this good work they do for we.
All right. Abigail, as you talk that word, I think we make the show for let we put Evangelist cover for tell we don't give you the highlights, but the highlights of the progress we President Bio they do, you end up with a very interesting statement say we they vote them back. So we want let give family the body water, let them hear from Evangelist cover where they tell everybody say we they vote President Bio back for them good thing here where they do for Salone. You where they watch. Now for drop your comments so that you go be part of this program. Not allow APC for drop bad comments there. Drop your comment them, drop them, write the comment for let you know say share the program, share the page. If you're on Facebook, you watch them. That's how I will say share them to other groups them, share them to other side them, share on your own page. If now YouTube you watch them, just click the share, copy them, put share on our other WhatsApp group them so that other people then will come inside the program, let them hear then go good news here. But Abigail tell we say we go vote them back and we not listen to the body water.
Oh, would I get this game? Yeah, so I'm at Sam now, would I this game? Yeah, they for I'm at Oh, would I cook and shape the game? President be we dey vote am back. We dey vote am back for development and Salone. Mamu, you don't hear me. We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back. We dey vote am back for development and Salone. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, now you. Sholele, 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 oh, 2023 now you. Show them say you do am, 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 oh, after you now you. Salome, wetin we say, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Opu Salone go before. We talk wetin we say. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. For Salone better one.
All right, my family them una don't enjoy that small sounds. Abigail lead me to that sound. They say we go vote them back, and indeed, Evangelist Koba don't re-echo that one. They say we dey vote them back. You where they watch that share the show. Share the show every Saturday within now Central Time now 1 Eastern Time now 1 p.m. and Central Time like we within now 12 p.m. and then you within a Salone. It's now 6 o'clock now Salone and you within a Europe now 7 o'clock now so no more we they do the show. So with the vote and back I see we say with the vote and back with the vote and back. So share the show. Drop your comments. You then on YouTube, just click and share on our WhatsApp group them. Share them all over the place. Facebook, share and let people then come. Abigail don't give a highlight. The new direction. Everything about the new direction, now new development, new progress, new leadership. And the proactive leadership where President Tok and be able to do, and they yield fruit. One of the things that Abigail don't mention, the new ferry under the new direction. Abigail don't mention the new bridge under the new direction. Abigail don't mention the new educational approach and the new MPSC results. We don't reflect the way how the free and quality education they operate. And also Abigail mentioned the new electricity, the new free town. President Bio say, let there be light. Then the
and there was light.
Then Ekanya say, there is light. So, what did APC be say they succeed in a way that be lie? Now that it don't happen. And then we get new direction, new money, new currency. The saga day, we'll get to talk about that. So now we take a small Abigail. Now let we talk about the electricity because now it's mostly important where people learn, where the pressure they mostly, where don't happen this week. So Abigail, now people then before they call Abigail, we find out say one of the success story where APC they always tell you say they don't achieve now the country where they've been there 11 years, now electricity and road, now two. Now they say now they achieve. The reason why I tell people that we continue for reference APC always but we talk, we not get for left. Because Krioma say, no watch who say you for don't watch you say you buck your foot. The moment we continue for mention APC, now for let we Australians and no, let we not forget. Waiting APC that we don't deprive we of. Now for let we not also forget the gains that we President Bio they make as a nation, the gains that we they make, the achievement that we they make, and waiting will be done miss for so long now that country day. So if we're able to know the difference, now that may we always reference them because now we immediate competitor they will not really get anything for take home about. So now the electricity they be say now the flagship program, but as they lost election, 9 lights go, they begin to laugh, they begin to count generator, they begin to say blackout. So if they be really build electricity, if for they must President Bio car with to cause sustainable electricity. And also, Abigail, forget one thing. New direction, new stadium.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, they renovate the stadium back. So these are the new thing there. A new parliament.
Yep.
So now the thing that this way we talk about. So the electricity, not only Freetown now they enjoy 24 hours electricity, but all chiefdom heads them, all cities in Australia, then they enjoy light uninterrupted electricity with a very good team with President Tokanubio don't do for that nation, and now will be the watchful. And from electricity, Boku business people then they able to do something now where they feed them. So Abigail, I really want to tell people them what's that your impression about this electricity and how President Bio don't do this electricity, how it affect the people and now positively, and what you think say this electricity don't do now for the people of Sierra Leone, and why we need for praise President Bio for that one day.
Me, I know say we need for praise President Bio for this electricity. Because when APC been a bluff say they don't carry its lights, they left light, now Jebu lights and left Giwi. Because the moment they left, then the lights left. So the lights when they say they make, then can the lights go because the light was Jebu, right? So when President Bio say, "Now give me time," and one thing I can always say now, patience. Because things where they last long, where they last forever, it they take time for fix. So that make it easy when President Bio come, when he meets the poor electricity condition in a Freetown in general, and Salon as a whole, because not only Freetown may get light, all the other districts don't get light. But when President Bio come, a final say Freetown is not Sierra Leone, right? A final say the entire country need for enjoy electricity. So it not only focus on Freetown as a capital, but you also focus on the other districts then. So now we don't find out say not only that Freetown get 24-hour electricity, but all the other cities them self get lights. Like you go Bo, somebody sent me a picture yesterday of the ice. They're actually making ice now, Bo. They say it come home, it meets in fridge, don't make ice because they get 24-hour electricity. So, and this is not only APC then kind light to when I in Jebu light. This now permanent lights will don't come, sustainable lights will don't come. We get for last forever for generations to come. So that make I really want to tell President Bio thank you. And I know say this lights will don't come and Freetown so no runoff. And they win Freetown hands down. I tell you. If they win Freetown hands down, no runoff. And see APC be able to Freetown Western area, so they play Yuki with the lights business because if he say we light not the Freetown, they will get the votes. Now President Bio don't bring lights in Freetown and it don't bring sustainable electricity in Freetown. So I know say 2023, President Bio they beat APC and they get a higher mark than President Kaba. Because in the history of Salon, not only Kaba don't go second term and get the highest score ever, right? Me believe say President Bio for surpass that.
Abigail, that's very interesting because the electricity business not only Bo and Freetown, we get a Kenema, we get a McKinney, then get a Moyama, then get a Cambia, then get a Kono. You know, in fact, this new direction, we also get new university. Now, where they go on currently. You know, a lot of good things. These are the things that work for. If no more this election, in fact, the politics of Sierra Leone, Abigail, let's say something. The politics of Sierra Leone with the gearing towards development. The political party is not our concern now. But what this political party don't do in the past, with the mensuram, you get for Kantewi, and what you don't do currently, and what you do now, we get for mensuram, you get for really bring up. You know, when President Bio in the opposition, it been help the government. We'll be get Ebola, it help.
Oh yes, a volunteer. Yeah.
It's in a real sick. You know, it encourage it. You don't go there in England, it hire people that forfeit. You don't go there, it pay people that for let them him. No, you know do one. Because it wants the country better one. Now that made like today would enjoy the massive sustainable development in that country in the side of electricity. Light
and my thing is, when you get leader, we get Soriato in country, the country they go before, because you get a leader. A leader, we get the country at heart, and that's what President Bio is. When I look at President Bio and I look at everything what they do for Salone, you see and say he's not only doing it because it's his job, but they do it because it gets the country at heart. You see and say they do it selflessly, like he works so hard because he wants to really make sure that we self they compete with we neighbors them. Look like what they go on in Ghana right now. Then alone they show you say how good President Bio is, of how good of a leader he is. For let you see with all the crises where they go on our region, other countries and they go through so much. We are countries and development with they bring camp. We're not even scratch your head for the things that other countries they scratch their head them for. While people are crying for stuff, we're actually getting things done. Like we're getting stuff. Like we celebrate uninterrupted light, electricity. We celebrate with picking them. Look like the NPSC results, highest passing mark ever in the history of Sierra Leone. Look at what picking the way pass. So this don't tell you say this President Bio just and this also tells you even the lights it contributes for so picking and they do well in school. The light they contribute to that.
God bless you.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you, President Bio, for the light. Since we're talking about the light right now, and then I know say 2023 he's gonna win. I have no doubt in that because I know say Abigail.
You measure one side where you say the light, the electricity provision now impact the level at which picking them pass in NPSC and other public exams. Now, and most of the passes are upline.
Yes, because lights don't reach upline.
Because lights don't reach upline. So they don't get way half for the for studying on it.
Yeah.
Because APC don't be care about them. But President you care about the picking them, and when they bring free and quality education, all the ingredients them, all the yum where they make for let the team sweets, the free education sweets, and they bring them inside it. They don't get their boss, they're not late for go school again. If they cook for them upline, you don't see why upline they can't force by the MPSC. They picking them.
Because you don't get all the tools what they need for succeed. Because one thing about life is this. Now forgive somebody a fair share of for succeeding in life. If you not give them all the tools they will need for succeed, you not go succeed. So now make one President Bio come, he say, you know what, Freetown is not Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone as a country is Sierra Leone. We need to focus on the one day where they upline. So let themselves get the same opportunities where we be unfortunate for leaving our Freetown where we get and give them the same opportunities. And now see how them beginning they excel. They are doing so well. They are excelling in their exams because, like you said, they get light. We're gonna make make them go study because most of these kids are coming from humble homes, humble backgrounds where we say them they can't even afford for buy candle or kerosene because they can't afford it. But here is President Bio providing them electricity so they can actually sit down and study so that they will excel and they exam them. And then they take the opportunity and they really use them to their effect and then study. They sit down, then they put in the work, they study, and look at how we have a good passing grade. We have good exam results. So I'm really, really proud of President Bio. The electricity, it don't really do well. And look at the economy don't do well. Look at the economy, they do very well. Because now we get 24-hour light. Businesses they run. We know they go outside. We say people their offices then close because light not there. This not they work down. No, we have 24-hour electricity. So our economy is booming. We're getting back on our feet. So I'm really, really proud of this electricity.
Yes, and then Abigail, you see, the tension will be there for them picking them, whether they go school. because of the free and quality education, we don't come. That they don't reduce them. Mama, they don't get for your bad. They give them markets again for go sell. Pin them at the head for go sell so that they go get school fee. That they don't done. They don't get forget. Say every part of the country, President, you don't shape boss to them picking them. And then you find out, say, during even with Anes Kruma, APC, then they in opposition. I would always mention APC because then are bad people. Even with APC, then are opposition. We find out, say, instead of them encourage the picking for let them take advantage of the free and quality education, package them, and as Kroma they go get at the night host and they cost mother be mama. You see the where they get at it. Maybe they misuse the picking for let them not land book, let them not understand how the country they go. But that one they don't go. You talk about economy, Abigail. It's a very serious thing. Now we don't get new money.
Yeah.
New direction, new money. And this new money, the bank governor, a very smart person. Very intelligent man. This new money, APC no be one we get. Anything we good for Salone, APC no want her. And anything we APC support, not the wrong thing for that country. Anything we APC criticize, I want us to learn as they know say, then are the right thing, then are the best thing, then are the better thing for that nation. So APC criticize that money because we money don't become shameful. If I go to store or go send money, $100, and they tell me about million, at the shame, at the shame.
But not to not be embarrassing until you go Salone. You can't go chicken change and you go for go change them. Person put inside Ghana must go and give you. And you're like, what the hell? You're like, yeah. Because I'm like, I open my wallet, I pull money, and then you say you need to go buy Ghana must go back for put her inside. That was so embarrassing. It been so shameful. I felt so bad.
Yes, so now the bank governor don't create a situation where they regulate their resources they regulate their resources they now. Because APC, the money where they be don't thief, that old money, the government say October then at the deadline, any old money we bring after October, they not once again. Then they go burn an ordinary paper. So now APC they find way for let them change that money. So they don't then now APC they lie now say how the new money don't lost, how many 100 million. That is a lie.
Yeah.
Not lie that one day. Because the bank governor be they try to explain what will be happen last. We make them go change the money. You understand? So now, what will be happen last will make them go change money. Then the bank governor they explain. And the bank governor don't put another approach, say, nobody no go take money more than 30,000 leons at a time. Because they don't begin to count beaucoup old money now where they don't keep for change up. But the bank governor they check mark them. And he say everybody go get access, then they don't begin holla say, you don't get access to your money. He say no, you go get access to your couple. But if you're a businessman, you get check, write check like give your business partner. So they operate that way, but not to forget take physical money, they know they do.
Yes. But so you know what thing make them the propaganda all this bad news? Because what thing I feel say happen is this. When APC then left office, then take all the money that the bank them because they want crumble with economy. So then pull all the money then come out, then go hide them inside container, under them bait them, under then go dig, Uda go dig, put and they Uda get a storage, and go put the money then in host, right? Because they want people with economy. Because this is what happened when you go to the bank, you withdraw all your money, so you they cripple the economy. So remember there was a time, was it 2 years ago where people they say when we go Salone and say, oh, money not there. Yes. That was what happened. Because then go to the bank, they withdraw all the money then, just for hamburg the government, not knowing that now you don't continue they disturb. You have for cripple, you don't continue in economy just because of politics. So they went and got their money, right? They will keep on and they host them. So now the game what they want to play is this. They want to go take all the money them, can't go to a bank for go exchange them. No, you can come deposit, but we're not give you the new one right now, all of it. Because that the same game they want to play. They want to go take all the new money and go store and they host them. So the bank governor, being as smart as he is, he's like, no, we are not doing that. You can only have 30,000 a day, which is fair, which I think is a good idea. Because if it's not being put stop at them, therefore don't cripple with economy again. Therefore don't go to them by the day, take all that new money we don't come, go keep on and they host them.
With the exchange out the old thief money. And it not go work.
Yes.
So you see, so that the good thing in this way President Bio they do where in fact, you know, say from where this new money come, the dollar cost don't reduce.
Absolutely.
Don't suppress them. And they don't praise Madam Bio on an international platform there. We don't do very well. So
I sent money this morning. I was like, what? The money don't drop.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, what?
So you see, even inside this moment, we don't get free bridge, a new bridge. that new bridge away and the Skuruma they run away, then they will make APC that they always go and forget politics. But I want to let people that know Abigail and who that they watch. Every development where they take place in Africa, we get development partners where we the right projects like the World Bank, then ADB, African Development Bank, then European Union, then other big organization, then United Nations, UNDP, American Embassy. Then they give money to a country. After when you write a project, now then they fund all them programs in it. So not on news for let them say AU, now EU go fund bridge. Yes, now they fund her. Now so
but this time you say President Bio gets a priority.
Yes.
Because if I don't tell them say when I go do something else, but no, it look at safety because the love we get in people then say and say this bridge is not safe. It's how many years old? It can cause damage at any time. So it prioritizes in people them and say, okay, I would like this to be done. So that one tell you say when they bring APC then chance, what do they do? They're not gonna build them party office.
Yes, they take the money.
Now party office them go build because now that be important to them. They take we country money, then go build them party office, right? Here is President Bio saying that I don't want you to do anything for me. I want you to do renovate this bridge or get the bridge done. So that one tell you say these are presidents where they work for in people them, where they look out for in people them. So this is not news, not a secret. It's just the same. The only thing is that we have a president who is prioritizing his people.
Right. So you don't see so you don't see what they go on. So at the end of the day, the good they come to the entire people in the nation. The good they come to the entire people in the nation. So now, them bridge and they all what will they get inside them bridge and you find out say like Maban. People then they count more food stuff from Moyamba and then they try then they work on them boat ferry, then they fall down, then they spend more money for cross. Food not be they come inside. So all this food hardship now because of this stuff then they now President you don't make that one the all. Yes, now EU now fund that just like any other project in that country. Why EU been in that country for 11 years, APC been in power? Why EU not be make bridge? Because
exactly
they not sabi right project.
No.
And the few projects where SLP be right left arm, neither been survive or they it's all the couple. They go take the money where you give them some of them, they it's all they run away.
Yeah.
Now that money they not cut for so. So no matter now
they don't eat they eat 3 billion euro for NACIT office and bridge.
Yes.
They not eat that, they eat them.
Now look, where I watch Abigail, I watch where then they do kind of Yunkela in funeral. Salon no ever get hall. It been so shameful. And the big thing where they do pass them go to stadium. Mother Bio don't build that city hall. Now if you see how decent, if you feel like now America, if you see how them they way then the whole kind of Yunkela in funeral day, that hall, that big hall where Mother Bio build.
Yeah.
Na Freetown, that city hall, it was so powerful. I'm so glad for Mother Bio. You see, these are the things they will for watch. Now the thing that these APC
because the thing is that the world is watching. There are certain things where they happen at a country, the whole world they watch. Because for example, this woman an icon. This woman national treasure where die so. So not only Salon gets buried, but the whole world gets buried. There are people who are not able to go down my funeral, then they all over the world they watch.
Yes.
Because this family now a well-known family all over the world. They don't serve the world. So people they want to go, but then they watch. So they want to see whose kind of place that they go lay this woman.
Yes.
So if President Bio not be make sense, and not be like in country at the start of my admin and say no, we need a decent place where we will get them state funeral there, so where something will happen in our country, where we still go for be proud of, bluff with, let people then when they all over the world, when they view, then they zoom and view. Many people say yes, Sierra Leone, we back, we're up there. We are not that poor when they can talk about wait when they can say, oh, you're from Africa, oh you this, you sleep in trees, you this, you that. No. When you look at that hall, you're gonna say, okay, yes, we say come on side. We are part of our country. President Bio, I'm saying thank you for that hall. And that funeral day was so his speech was like right there, where it needed to be. So
now Miata conference, oh man don't get Miata conference, the whole world don't sabi now. Miata conference for the way Oma don't get entire body now.
You know, when somebody even they invite me for some type of program, not even talk. So no more than get government something say, oh, now we have that conference or with the go.
So now imagine with a shock because Madabio built city hall 9 and also remember that stadium from where they make 19 beds. You know, say stadium don't begin point. Madabio they renovate currently. So people they don't know this. Now where would they tell you? Now when I go to stadium, when I go watch.
But even that both stadium, what they build? That both stadium, what they build? I'm not saying an individual. Yeah, no, yes. The one that fit on the renovator, but even the other one that bought, although not somebody they build that, but he was inspired by what is it president they do. Now inspire and say, okay, let me say do for my country. Because when you like country,
happy. You know what it happen, Abigail? If APC say that guy be one build that stadium, APC say no, let them give them so amount of kickback.
You see?
So now I say no, we not going to people there because they want to get more money before you build. So now the guy they say no, we're not going able, we don't need kickback. We're not going to give kickback. President Bill say no, I want let development can in the country. We not go bill, we don't need no kickback. Anybody ask for kickback, that corruption will not.
Yeah. Oh, that was the order of the day during APC time. You know how about people they've been asking for kickback. When you even go for web volunteer for the country, they want kickback from you during APC time. Yeah. So for me, this the Bo Stadium, I felt like I give President Bill credit for that because as a leader, I work for your country, it inspire with the ordinary people then too for work for your country, for be patriotic and say, okay, I want to do this for my country because my leader is going above and beyond. So make sure that he's doing well. So let me say, put my best foot forward and see what I can do for my country.
Abigail, also, you don't watch, you don't observe that parliament. That parliament are changed in they do it. And the Skroma, they're not decent. APC not a decent party. You know, they're filthy. They're filthy in their heart. They're filthy in their mind. They're filthy all over the place.
They're illiterate. I mean, they're very illiterate though, because APC in a party where like majority of the members then are illiterate them, so you can't expect much from them.
Yeah, so imagine how that parliament been there during APC time. Change them in there, change. Parliamentarians they not be the kind of parliament that they run away. They know they sit down. Now that make them they give them small money for let the kind of money let them sit down a parliament for parliamentary city, because nobody know one can if I saw parliamentary where go where sit down that close way where. You know they sit down with an emotka, they pull up put on a bag and a rest bag tie them. Where you go Brooker because no one let that change go inside what they call. Where President Bill can I say no? He said this is not disrespect and disgrace to this nation. Now President Bill, you will remember say one whole 6 months they not been the sit down at parliament. President Bill renovate the entire parliament. You don't ever hear the talk about her. They know the talk about her. No. President Bill renovate the entire parliament. It don't become an international standard parliament. They get mic for the now.
Yep.
They get laptop, they get internet, whether you possibly debate, you able fact check, they get you see the standard chair. Now that one they now make APC the flex every day because they want spoiler.
They want spoiler, yes.
Yes, they want spoiler.
Because they don't like good thing. Anything a good thing for that country, they don't like and they want spoiler. Me say when I go parliament, I think I was in parliament. This go I go salon, I go parliament. And when I look at parliament, it looks so good, it was so clean. They don't renovate them like it's up to standard. It's like when you go Congress now, just as how Congress look, that's how the parliaments look. That's how look. I'm telling you, just like the Congress now, they're the same standard, everything the same, very decent. But not every day when they go there, they won't go fit. They won't go through this. People say like, why do you think? Why do you feel like you have to destroy things?
You don't ever see when the parliament be rotting. The effect.
Why you not get love for your country? I don't know why APC not get love for Salon. Why you not get love for Salon? You did 11 years, but you did nothing.
Yes.
Una wreck the country, una bankrupt the country, una go. Now President Bill don't come, and they pick the pieces and for put them together, and then una still fix it, una for break them back and let it fall back apart. Why?
And at the same thing, at the try for advice authorities, the Minister of Transport, Mr. Cabinet Kalon, I tell you plenty thank you. Now, one of the best quiet achieving minister down there. You know, they talk plenty. You know, the area Paboko Alala. You know, they do very well.
Very well.
They do very well. You could imagine this guy surprised when he do it, but this guy ferry. You remember when President Bill been talking about that bridge? That bridge not been there in President Bill agenda. It's not been there by in agenda, in manifesto.
In manifesto, no.
You just can't see the way how they put local people, the Australian and the strain.
Mm-hmm.
And then they make that a stadium, and they make that airport, that new airport where they make that standard airport, international standard airport where they make now, Nalunge. Then they make stadium back, mini stadium back Nalunge. Then they build a big hospital where they take about 500 hospital bed with quarters and not put local. And then they say big. I don't sure.
Well, and this make APC one lose their mind because they know say with such development, where President Bill don't care go na put local district, there is no way they vote for him. There is no way they vote for him.
Yes.
Me, I know say come 2023, put local district, they get for vote for President Bill because when APC was in power for 11 years, they don't even do half of what President Bill don't do for that district today. Even when they voted for them. They don't do nothing for the people today. So me, I know say those people are going to vote for President Bill. They vote them back. And then you talk about the Minister of Transport, right? Let me just spend a few time for talk about this minister, yeah. Because now one minister where I really admire, like Nami Top. Let me tell you, I get certain minister they were at the grade na salon where they now like me top 5 ministers them, and he's within that number. I don't like possibly get boku talk. Like you always say, possibly they work in it talk boku. Even when you go to work, the one if you are this country, yeah, that you go work away they pass and talk. Then they do nothing. The one really where they work, you not get time for talk because it's busy they doing work. Now this minister, yeah, Honorable Cabinet Kalon, I want to say thank you, sir. You now the minister, we don't really prove them for we. You don't really work for President Bio tirelessly, day in and day out. Now, so minister for day, when they work, they support your president, they support your administration. You don't really prove it, you don't really do them. The transportation as alone, the field, this and that, not a global issue. You can't help it, but still you don't try for put we field at a minimum. Transportation, you try your best for make sure say it's available and it's low at a lower cost. You don't really try. This ferry way you carried yesterday, you don't even know how I feel for that ferry. I am beyond excited. Like, proud is an understatement. I'm proud of your hard work. You're one hardworking minister. Keep up the good work. President Bio, we tell you thank you. Me, I tell you thank you, President Bio, for when you elect such a hardworking minister in Cabinet Kalon. We'll do such a great job for our country. And I pray that you will continue to maintain them and let God continue to bless President Bio and bless this government here. Honorable Cabinet Kalon, one of my favorite ministers, them, I say thank you for the good work. You are absolutely the best.
The best. And Abigail, that's in way saying that the best. The same way Honorable Cabinet Kalon Pool for advise the president. Number one, when that Boku development, President Bio don't go to Naputloko. Remember, APC we don't talk say them for pull the airport Naputloko. That's the way hold Putloko. We make they to motor man. If they before don't pull and they Putloko don't hot, they go turn to village because Putloko cut from the rest of the country. So President Bio said no. They go that airport back for look at they make an international standard.
I'm telling you.
Then they go that hospital, they go that mini stadium, and they all that good team. So Cabinet advised the president say, well, although we'll not be put the Lunge Bridge inside with manifesto, but what about building that Lunge Bridge for connect them to we? So that was the plan. But because President Bio, number one, a concern about the country in resources, a concern about the economy of the state. You know, unless alone gets debt like we and Kroma been doing 99 years London mining and Sierra Africa minerals. They say no. They go find investors. They get investors the way they agree. But some of them they deal the way President Biobi wants for the bridge. They're not able to meet up. President Biobi don't want that kind of thing. Then number two, even when President Biobi do very well for make that bridge day, where you know been talk about a job we want to do as bonus. We find out say APC. Where them back there as opposition, they all stand against that bridge. Abigail Naya would they also as they watch. APC been there all social media. APC been there all TV. APC then the right press release. We don't want that bridge. That bridge don't get economic value. We don't need that yet. Well, we go buy ferry instead. Oh, na ferry we want. We for buy ferry. Then we put another water. That bridge will not need that yet. Now later on, we know that money they will not go. Then they holler all over the place. President Bio, now a listening president. President Bio, he get a listening government. They assess and analyze. Well, until that APC, they get for benefit 90% of that bridge because most of them, where they accept now that they change, then they benefit 90%, and they can't say, you know, want to do bad deal for now. Although the negotiation, they still continue. They say, well, in as much as negotiation, they still continue for them get the best deal for the people of Australia for that bridge day. What I go do? Cabinet Kalon say pa. For now, until they holla, well, let's listen to them. Let's go buy the ferry. They surprise we with this brand new ferry there.
I tell you.
Could you imagine?
I tell you. World class ferry.
Yeah, they don't begin to ask we where they bring. Now say, bo, we not safe, we not get problem. That's all we not be saying. Now not do I now not subject ferry. It don't bring ferry. Now listen, man. And the ferry now for world class ferry. This kind of ferry no ever day.
No.
We don't ever see another first say this. Air condition inside there. Inside the way they buy food, they eat. They get restaurant inside the ferry. They get over 70 motoka with the. I want to let people them see Abigail before you can talk about this ferry more. I want to let people them really see inside this ferry before then they can talk about the ferry more. Please, Abigail.
As you see, yeah. Now, yeah. Now we go down the ferry now inside the passenger and get for them. It's that down the deck. As you see now, I don't come inside the ferry now. We are to carry the Hayana straight with the people and the passengers then. I do they cancel now.
That's what they go for. This way?
No, this way. This way. Okay, sorry.
Yes, the cabin. Wow. Okay. Hello. Yeah. No problem.
Where's Master?
We can chop with you guys if you want. Now you see no more. It's like pure everything. Supermarket inside the ferry. Look inside the people and get from.
Yeah.
Now, Abigail, that one day inform the way they
passenger, please.
Now inspect, then they go inspect the ferry. The engineer then a salon where they don't bring the ferry. Now inspect. See that woman there, we dress now the Australian engineer. Then they go inspect the ferry. Now inspect the inspection the ferry decent.
Of course.
We don't want nobody from go resemble the employer that sits there.
You way they bring this to you. That puts me say they are. Because Mr. Kaya, Mr. Kawachi video. Mr. Kawachi slow down for tomorrow. Bye. Don't go to the toilet. Soon as somebody be on the walk. But this one I go sit down tonight.
The man, anyway, they see Abigail, then they deny.
Imagine 2 engine. Yeah. This is the back door. As you can see the toilet.
They're not getting nothing for talk.
Yeah. Yes.
They're not getting nothing for complaint, but we don't get like 24 hours
like. They complain. Then they face on tip at the ferry no more. They bring talk.
Yeah.
When I don't see the ferry live, you don't come. 90s. We see ferry, see standard, bruh. Jesus Christ. Hello, the engineer. The engineer, they see there. You see the inspector when they go inspect the ferry.
Yeah.
This is the deputy and the master. They asked the captain to call the ferry. Questions about the ferry.
When they listen to audio, when I know they see the ferry video, a decent, a powerful. I know one day see this kind of ferry in my whole life. A powerful.
Oh yeah. This is not like then cruise them. Like where they go on a cruise. Like then cruise ship them, that's what it's It's very, very good, very nice, very decent. Then get restaurants all inside. Yes. So now, Jen, to tell me, right, as a Sierra Leone where they live overseas, why me go pay $40 for cross go salon when my government get decent ship like this where they cross with
very good. You know, say we get a half boat then. They don't make enough $45.
$45, yes.
If you don't do this kind of decent ferry.
This is not only for salon, but for me, so when the diaspora, and they look out for me. And here comes APC, they tell me, say, as of Sierra Leone, we live overseas, I no matter. But here is President Bio is saying that you matters.
Yes. So now,
they also look out for you as a Sierra Leone where they travel. So that means $45 there, and I'm money in a salon. Yes. So now I go pay $5. I cross go over Saffold, and now I can even. Yes, my family even can take me across Lunge with motorcar because that ship they take over 100 motorcar.
Yes, could you imagine?
Yes, that ship they take over 100 motorcar.
And more
so now all I need to do as a Sierra Leone, yes, $4, right?
No, now 4 of them ferry there for camp. 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now 4 for camp. So as a Sierra Leonean, I get that kind ferry day now where they run back and forth na Lunge. All I have to do, you know, even if I go pay again $45, just call you there and a salon say, come meet me in Lunge. So you see, all is train done, this and that, go begin take bus, they carry you go first down and that, you go wait first for that and boat, pay $45 back. You click.
They say when at the bridge now they want. Now say, but una inconsistent, una no know what you do.
Then the opposition. Then the opposition. May they continue for the opposition.
Instead, for now. Now they don't bring ferry. Say no, we don't want her at the bridge. Well, they who want her? If you don't want the ferry, not to go inside.
Yes, they don't know what they want. And that ferry day, that ferry day, they maintain them. Nobody they go to TM, nobody they go chair, nobody they go broker for we. Would they maintain I don't cancel?
If I let them make anybody with chair, when they arrest her, let them go to let it pay for her, let them go fix them.
Let them go Benghazi.
Yes. Yeah, Benghazi, let them cut in here.
Yes.
You remember, I think if you go put WhatsApp at that ferry seat, I go make a cut here.
I don't like
okay, for let people that believe now say this is a reality. Let us show them who say the authorities them na port authority when they talk about the ferry because APC they have to believe something. Then they see thing when a reality then they still deny. Then I don't know what thing broke that is. Let them watch out.
Good afternoon. Good evening. We are now inside the ferry, the brand new ferry just to arrive at the Sharon Port Authority under the leadership of President Dr. Julius Maada Bio. But today I'm now for interview the public relation officer of the Sharon Port Authority. You know, no less a person but Mr. Abubakar Sisi. Mr. Abubakar Sisi, what's now your take towards this new ferry just to arrive now at Sharon Port Authority number 3?
Fambolona, good evening. I want for say thank you to the leadership of His Excellency, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Maada Bio, and also I want to say plenty thank
now,
you.
Inside the ferry, that man is
Minister of Transport
PRO.
and
Imagine decency.
When I'm Mr. Cabinet Kalon,
and
also
America
plenty thank you to the Board of Directors, Management of Sierra Leone Port Authority. As I can see, are they right inside the ferry, now the passenger side is
imagine.
Wow. This ferry.
This APC they say alive. APC they don't say.
APC they swear.
This time when they don't run, they talk about the bridge. That bridge they might be the maker. Might be the company.
That's what can do. Anything is what they do.
When I eternal ferry where they come out from government 12 to Tagrin, and now we don't get another one when inside there we do so. And we expect the other one for come back like the port tomorrow, where people like we call Wataki at around 1800 hours when we local time will be 6 o'clock. And we don't receive this ferry now, it's then about 3, and this ferry they take on to 75 vehicles. It will take more than that, but it all depends on the size of the vehicles there. And they get a very sitting accommodation as soon as I can see. So one for say plenty thank you to the president of this country,
President Bill,
because he gets
God bless this man.
Because he see how the people in the strain to and fro Lunge, he decided for come with that ferries there.
We go inside that $45 today.
But the one don't come today and the other one come back tomorrow.
That's it.
We go to update you now as we get as how we go to get the news there. I tell you now plenty thank you. I say one love to His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, President Bill. You don't know how for we.
So the reason why I play this now for let the unbelieving Thomas they let them see. Una share the show, una share, una go na Facebook, una share am na other Facebook page, una go na YouTube where they watch am, una click share and share another WhatsApp group them. You where na audio, where they listen na audio, where done for share am because we need let people they know this. This is what President Bill they do way in massive. You think say we don't need for maintain this man? We need for maintain him.
Hey, me, gentle. If the constitution be allow itself, if we don't keep President Bill for now for the next 20-30 years, let us no more that they work for we for the country.
And they tell you. And I want before we go to the next part, the dangerous thing there now where APC don't embark on for stand against Sierra Leoneans them. You know, APC, they don't relegate to nonsense. Now President Bio don't disgrace APC. They don't make, they don't expose.
Yeah.
APC don't expose. You know, when I watch, hello, just there. Yeah, go ahead, talk something.
This whole week, they don't quiet on social media. APC don't get nothing for talk this week. Because the kind of developments we President Bio boss with this week, it make them quiet. So they have nothing actually to say, but pass on make up new some of like propaganda, and I don't know how they work out with.
Now that makes them go to England, because of their development there, we don't can. And that made them go to England, they say they protest. It's so funny.
Yeah.
They
go but guess what? They go write letter to Boris Johnson. They forget the man don't resign.
Oh, to Boris Johnson.
I was like, they go write letter to Boris Johnson. They don't say the man don't resign.
Anyway, let's give body water. Let's give body water.
Go, APC go. Go. APC go. No more APC again. No more APC again. Hey, no more APC again. So never again shall our country be governed by APC. Never again shall we let them destroy our economy. When you remember all the pain and struggle inside the past 10 years with them rule, you no go ever think I'm for vote APC again. Never again shall our country be governed by APC. Never again shall we let them destroy our economy. When you remember all the pain and the struggle inside the past 10 years with them rule, you no go ever think I'm for vote APC again.
We will vote for them be win. We know be feel say you go be so. Thank God we don't think twice. We don't need better party when I them they lead. I know say some of we be vote them. Now me self feel the pain, but they give me what say. APC no go rule this country again. When I remember Ebola time, I remember that flooding time, I remember that most like time. We know they think self make them rule yeah. When I remember Ebola money, that hard money, gone all that yam money. We know they crazy make them come here.
Never again shall our country be governed by APC. Never again shall we let them destroy our economy. When you remember all the pain and the struggle inside the past 10 years with their rule, you don't go ever think I'm for vote APC again.
When una ready for left the power, una still make people face the sour. Shape money follow any minute hour. Where the poor and they die with hunger. I say una know the shame, where them want to carry money alone no. Una they hide na them bush for go. For left mother be your power. Hey. We know I know ABC, yes. 10 years they don't fail we. Even if they can beg we, let we make the shame power.
I like that. Oh, I like this music. I go download that. Is there iTunes? I go download that. Oh, I like it.
Abigail. I like it. So, this is the Hot Goose Network Salon, and today na SLPP Hour with Gentle and Abigail. You where they watch now for subscribe, you where they watch now YouTube, you where they watch now Hot Goose Network Salon Facebook page now for follow the page. This now the hottest program, the Hot Goose Network program. They now the SLPP with Gentle and Abigail. And then Abigail now we go to the other side. Remember the guy say we don't want APC again. Now the danger then where APC they do now with the end for now. When you remember family who now they watch. President Bio don't announce and trade, he don't write on a cabinet, he don't approve them. He say the woman they forget 30% bill. Then he also say so that woman they will get power, they will get position in a government at least 30%. So that it will bring that gender equity. Let encourage women the let them grow. Then also President Bio say, just like Pakababin say, you know, say that APC been put inside 1991 constitution say, we were there abroad, anybody will come on salon, it go Fenam. Now with my country, APC be don't put and say, you know, for Everton minister, you know, for Everton member of parliament, you know, for Everton president, not you know for turn. Now APC be don't do that one day. Now APC be behave so inside the constitution they put away Pakabaka, he say no, it makes sure say, listen, little brother they come. This is not inclusiveness, let not drive nobody, let not disenfranchise people. And as Komaka it count the same law. We make one part of APC brothers them where the England, that boy they die. because the boy go trust but come on he come 2018.
They get heart attack.
Yes.
That way we get heart attack and die for nothing.
And Nkrumah go select them full man then now where they lead APC within the parliament. And Nkrumah go select them all because if you want let them they pick the full man when the Samura Dronko Kamara so that when they win, then we will make law in the parliament for make an Nkrumah prime minister. Now that make it do gerrymandering. It take all the seats there, it go to a stronghold. It say that they want great plenty. Where the censors don't make, they don't know, say a lie, they're not plenty. So this thing all don't jam up. That fine law, my mother be say no. Now the same law that they will make Yumkela, they put on a court. Yumkela go pull in citizenship. Come remember the all people that they give away the citizenship where they make them they survive now. Then disturb them. So Mother Bio Contra, they say no. Let the people they all come with the pull to see. This to see me and I'm Mother Bio come for let them pull. They don't go to a parliament. APC don't tower, they say they know the do. APC say they don't agree. APC say they don't agree. I want to play this audio, this video. Let us see. Where I don't play Abigail. Then they can't talk. They come and explain to people. If waiting Mother Bio don't do for let people them better. All my way in a salon on can work. Diaspora they now they take send money. We say they contribute hugely to the economy because the bills na salon get businesses. We they send money from family. Anytime we send money, then they pull tax there. The country they get money. Or they travel come. We they pay money. Every partner the world. We they empower the economy of that country. The APC say no. They not agree. They don't call we. They say we not dog them. We they married. We woman they we not APC say we. It's an APC office. Samura the day. APC say we the diaspora. They say na pig they married. They say we picking and they married the mama them. Bad thing then they talk against we. They not agree for let Mother Bio count alone. And also they not agree for let woman them get 30%. APC say they know they do. Mother Bio don't bring all that on the APC not tower. We now watch if na lie. APC don't do they go hold big campaign among the people. If na lie they talk. Awale una yeri then Abigail go can talk something.
If you not get case, if you they not don't jail you, then say the book say you qualify for let you go represent you people there in the parliament.
Now APC honorable Kamara.
Now
inside APC office and they talk so.
That paper where they bring them say now we bring the people that we don't go overseas. We don't say we na Sierra Leone no better. That country there for Polipo na so poverty they then the president no more. No better thing no dey go. So therefore me, I don't kind of England. Me now I don't want to be a Sierra Leonean again. Me na a British born. Me na a British now. Now, me, I don't come out Sierra Leone. Me, na American now. Me, not a Sierra Leonean again. You don't get a dual citizenship. Then say, them people, then qualify for country map, go represent at the House of Parliament. You agree? So let me go talk to you. Therefore, because let me tell you the danger about green or green. If you agree, then go begin bring the culture where they are. Whose culture where they are? Begin the marriage. The culture where they are.
Now APC they talk so against we. Hear it? Subhanallah.
You understand, eh? They talk about bad thing there. Oh, now in the breed. Then they say, if you know mama or papa, everybody, if you are all born in Ebola, I make that they kill themselves. Now that system they will want to know. So now go to them, now no one can know. Now tell you about what you did. The thing talk say, then when they come, they go qualify for contest as members of parliament, but they not get the right of contest for presidency. I talk from now, but the members of parliament do not agree. Now tell now this book say, let me so I qualify for Timak in this country as president.
I want to imagine. He said this book say a whole one book. When are the book they will then give them? The parliament.
Now you bring the law.
So Abigail, this is very pathetic. Before you can talk. So this 9 APC that they do, you know, say APC their job really as member of parliament. Any law where they bring na parliament, na so una for really go get out na people that una explain it. But you ever see in the history of Australia they do this? They parliamentarian. No, you know what they say also? Well, now the rightful job that they do, the wrong time and with the wrong message. So now APC then they get wait and they can't talk something. APC then they get now the people them. President Bio say let they allow all who they are diaspora. Let we save the opportunity now, all get the country. APC they hold meeting, see them at the party office. They say no, we not dog they would they married. How we not pig they would they married. How we not with mama then they would they married with mama them. Picking you see the disrespect? Abigail, could you imagine? You did
not only that, then they misinform. The misinformation is so much. For many people, the way they watch, when no one they can oversee it, if they watch from Salone or any part of the country.
Defend that part today, whether would they do that or not. Let us put the fact that APC they accuse me of that. Not important.
Yes, no, then they accuse me of that. Say yes, we do all of this, and which is wrong. That's a misinformation. So now let me clear that side is for say now lie the man they lie. And they misinform the public, and they misinform them voters then. Because the APC office is snap, they talk to people, then they tell them all lies. All when nothing what is saying are true. Nothing is true. What they don't talk so. All not lies. And then number 2, let's talk to the APC people them. Just in case you're not APC, you watch that audio, you watch that video, what do you feel?
Yes.
As an APC, what do you feel? How you they feel? For no say the party where you don't come out work. Let's say you were the diaspora, where you don't come out work 16 hours. Now you go to Nap na London for go say they go demonstrate against this government where they work. Then you young party where they demonstrate. Look how they that's how they feel about you. And just want to let that sink in.
I don't make way for let you go better in another country. Then you particularly they pay for. He said no, you know for camp.
Yes. So let that sink inside you for say the party where you defend for. That's how they feel about you with the diaspora. So now tell me what you defend for.
So imagine this kind of thing.
So what do you defend for? So one thing you now say, you in the diaspora, you're not entitled to nothing as Salone. That means that you're not just an outcast because you can't fare better. People who live abroad not there because they want to live here. No. Most of people then they are because of what the APC done to that country. Because if Salome did the way Pakaba left, most of you know they can.
Yes.
Honestly, what they can do now? Nothing. But because of what the APC don't do to the country, so most of we been for left the country. For can look for better, for go back and help with people then. And that's why you see Salone do so well today with President Bio.
Abigail, now one thing where APC they do way bad now, you know say where they don't talk this talk, they say they don't want diaspora them. And you see them at the office, now the way they talk at the bad mouth we know for camp, President Bio they work hard. President Bio say no, we can't. The one they already protest. President Bio for the all in the talk. Then your party say no. So if you know your party no kind of power it's in the talk all that for them no. If they kind of power, they go tolerate now. And when they been there, they make one guy in like that.
No.
But still, they don't get said the first law of nature is they don't get that sense. Could you imagine? Then the woman then back, Abigail, before you can, the woman then back.
Like for me, why you there?
Yes, go ahead. You want to talk something, Abigail?
So my thing is, when you do oversee, get common sense. So you they fet, you they raise money, they do all things for APC, but APC not really appreciate you. They don't want you, they don't think nothing of you, they don't feel say you are entitled to anything. So why are you fighting for them? If me and you, I will say, okay, make a fet. They say this one like Uda like you. Now that can tell anybody, like Uda like you. President Bio na like you, na in effect for you as an individual, as a person. They say, okay, you na me brother, you na me sister, you did diaspora, not me say you don't like your country. You did diaspora, but you the happy family them back home. Look the amount of money where they come out down now overseas for go Salone. You know how many people that they take care of the families them back home?
Citizenship will come out, they will go back. Ebo, how would you witchcraft now one day APC then get?
It pass witchcraft. So only presidents they look at you say, I appreciate you. I appreciate your efforts. Yes, you did oversee, but still you they contribute towards your country. So yes, you are entitled to whatever Australia is entitled to because you deserve them. You are Australian.
Abigail and people the way they watch. When this video come out, when APC then they talk so, a foreigner, when a Ghanaian, he pull a video, he make a conference to the one them, the Africans, the Sierra Leoneans and the other people them, where it be na Ghanaian, but then na diaspora itself. He calls Sierra Leonean community, other people, he tell them, he talk sense that there is. Why diaspora better? When you see that video, that they vex. Unale will listen. Quickly, the Abigail, you continue.
No nation in the world will grow without its diaspora. Diaspora has always been the blessing of nations. If you think about it, everybody you know in the Bible, from Joseph, diaspora, Isaac, diaspora, Abraham, diaspora, Ezra, Daniel, diaspora. Even the idea of Jesus coming down, diaspora, that God came down, diaspora. Jesus went to Egypt, diaspora, coming back home. Israel being formed in a day, diaspora. There is no nation that has grown without a collaboration and organization of its weighty diaspora. The brain drain that we'll experience has now been converted into a potential brain gain. And that gain must be understood by organizing to wake up the diaspora to its socio-economic and political destiny in the continent. The way that we work is that every year, about $48 billion is sent home in remittances. That $48 billion is so huge, it's the biggest income in the continent. But guess what is coming to solve? Welfare economics. The money for shoe, for house, for rents, and all of that. And we know that anybody living abroad sending money home is sending less than 5% of his income. About 95% is still sitting dark in his host country. Now, if we mobilize Africans to begin to understand that they can repatriate just 20% without losing the 5% that they have before, take another 15% and repatriate it home. But that repatriation now is not for welfare economics, it's for investment in ideas. Such that it's not just Americans who are investing in Florida Wave or in Jumia or in any of these countries. Africans can pull resources together and be the one funding the local ideas here. That is the association between local ideas and global relevance. The idea that we will pull funds in our brain gain and bring it home to fund ideas. So we need more incubators made by Africans for Africans, more accelerators made for Africans by Africans, intentionally searching for ideas, investing in ideas.
So now this make them vex. When APC the tower, they say we were the diaspora, including all the members there, because they don't do Andrade and Nkrumah in time. They don't hate them. Say that boy died in England. Then they still Madabio come and say he wanted diaspora, then go, let them go, they part of the process. APC say nothing. Woman, they all APC don't hate them. He said they know they sign the bill. They say they know they don't. Then now what APC they do? After they don't do that bad. One honorable, they call Honorable Abdul Kamara. I don't know why 98.1 call her. They don't call another SLP honorable for good Deuta. He go lie. He say how that bill they not been there inside the bill where they give them. How that thing they not been there inside. Now APC that thing they not there inside. They not talking at parliament. They be the debate. They will
exactly.
They will talk. If you not be there inside, because before when they go for debate, you now see that honorable way they show the book. Now that book they give them the hard copy. Then they print and they give them, then they give them the soft copy, then they read them before they go to parliament. So if you not be there, why they not be talking? Why they not be photocopy and send an association?
Lie.
Lie.
And for me, one avex for APC, because when that guy make that video, no APC person not can and debunk him. None. No can and speak against that video. They say what did that guy say about diaspora then was wrong. None no can. And then number two, who sent me frustration also then I would this so-called Christmas will get what they call Claudius Cole or whatever her name is. Where you can grab the go now look at this 30% bill for women then. What was the bill they fed for? Yes. Why you not go out there and go say, okay, man, go campaign for this 30% bill. This is actually right for women then. You didn't see how APC they kick against them. If you not be really genuine woman, you really like woman empowerment and whatever you claim to be. If you don't go there and go campaign for that bill, for men and pass that bill, if you don't go on radios like you usually do, just for go talk bad about this government here. If you don't go on radio and say no, this bill actually we need them to be passed because for woman then, for every woman then, about woman. Empowerment and all of that, but no. Now this way, I said that woman in Rikishi, not a one better woman. That was called a Rikishi woman, Dandy, and not mean well for woman. Them it just a make fake rumor like say it care about woman. Then this and that. She's not about no woman empowerment. So why you not speak up? All along you want to speak up. You want to talk. You want wear black. Why you not wear black woman now? Yes, for woman them. Why you not wear black?
An opportunity for woman them for let them get access to achieve anything in the country, then you know that the APC not agree. Then they stand against her. APC they go, then they molest woman them. Then they stand against her. They say woman they way even the one the way the diaspora now dog then they marry too.
They not get value for women. They not get value for woman them. That's how they are. They not value woman them. They make always. I don't know why woman they really they part of APC.
Shame on APC woman them. Shame on the woman they with the APC.
Exactly. I always say person let Uda like you. Me party says if you don't like woman, then you don't like what you stand for. I don't like you. So you were the APC, you not woman, you don't like yourself. If you're not woman, you vote for any APC MP or APC for any other political officer, you don't like yourself.
Could you imagine Madam you try for let you better? You not talk say SLP woman.
They say no, you know I'm better.
It's a salon woman. You not talk say SLPP diaspora there. It's a salon diaspora there. Then they go protest in England, APC standing and I say you don't for camp.
Yes. No, they don't write letter to Boris Johnson. Married or retired, I don't write letter to. For big fool.
No, these are the worst thing we have ever seen in my life. What APC they do. When would they talk about APC? Say not to better people. The people that know they believe. The man they are now there for the bell we if they want power. But now they show it, they say that's all they do. Now they go take that kind of person vote for him.
Yes. The person opposition. They say you don't support a man.
Yes. We are
they go vote for him.
All the Bendede. We they kill all the Southeastern there. I mean, that's what you go. So I go vote for you. Until a fool.
Yeah, like you can kill me. Fool.
Anyway,
it's horrible.
We go bring that music back. That music back. We don't want APC now. Yeah. Do ya?
No, we don't want APC.
Go, APC go. Go, APC go. No more APC again. No more APC again. Hey, no more APC again. So never again shall our country be governed by APC. Never again shall we let them destroy our economy. When you remember all the pain and struggle inside the past 10 years with them rule, you no go ever think I'm for vote APC again. Never again shall our country be governed by APC. Never again shall we let them destroy our economy. When you remember all the pain and the struggle inside the past 10 years with them rule, you no go ever think I'm for vote APC again.
We will vote, may them be win. We know we feel say it go be so. Thank God we don't think twice. We don't give better party when I them they lead. I know say some of we be vote them. Now me self feel the pain, but they give me what say. APC no go rule this country again. When I remember Ebola time, I remember that flooding time, I remember that most like time. We know they think self make them rule ya. When I remember Ebola money, that hard money. Another yam of money, we know the Christian make them come here.
Never again shall our country be governed by APC. Never again shall we let them destroy our economy. When you remember all the pain and the struggle inside the past 10 years with their rule, you know go ever think I'm for vote APC again.
We not ready for left the power. We not still make people face the sour. Shape money follow any minute hour. Where the poor and they die with hunger. I said we not know the shame. Where them want to call money alone no. We not the hide now them push for go. For left mother be over woko. We no want no ABC. Yes. 10 years they don't fail we. Even if they can beg we. Let we make the shame power.
So, Abigail, as we close, this is not a very important thing. This country, now we all get on. We were the diaspora, we self-relevant. We were the diaspora, we can't hire for FENA, so that we go help with country. We not can hire for can I do. Why, if we can't hire another part of the world, then they allow we follow interfere and stand for position there? Why we own country? APC, they always refuse for them. We start from the 1991 constitution. Now, APC, we don't put on the against we the diaspora there. President Bio Pakabaka Ipula. APC come back and Eskomaka put her back. Why APC they be a diaspora there? Why APC they hate we? Why they hate we? But now August alone. Abigail, you tell me something.
I think that they hate we because APC one a party where gets Boku illiterate them. They because they will hate we because we know too much. We don't count at the Western world. So they go take and say they know for full we. So that make them not like we, they don't allow partake in anything. Because the more diaspora the way you get in a parliament, Of course, you get for pass. It will be good because you could get no disrespect to the one that we did it already. We don't ever can oversee or we don't live overseas. But honestly, if you get a lot of people that we don't live overseas as parliamentarians, I think you can get more done, more accomplished. I think APC they afraid people them we educated. Period. Whether you did diaspora, it is as long as you're educated, APC they afraid you because
So now-
APC has always.
So tell people really, Abigail, I want to talk about one more thing. Where the intention where President Bio gets, we make a talk say all diaspora they have to see business for Pulam, where you don't agree as a president. In ministers, they all don't agree, they don't write as a book. Where it say back the intention we been get for say woman, they all forget at least 30% representation. Now every partner in that country. But President Bio agree all the cabinet is submit them. For the parliament, they go, let them go approve on APC say they don't want. So tell me that intention. How you feel as a woman and as a diaspora person?
Me as a woman and somebody where they live in the diaspora, I feel good because I know say I get somebody where they advocates for me. I get somebody where gets me in mind, where gets me in heart. I get a leader because let's be honest, Gentle, where they oversee. We're never gonna be accepted 100%. You know, say this then oversee lawyer, then law them. Once you're not born in the country, you are not eligible for certain things, right? So just imagine that you did America, they tell you say you are not eligible for X, Y, and Z because not to where you born.
Yes.
And then you country where you born, where you come out. They say the table say you are not eligible for X, Y, and Z. So that means that we're not waiting.
Yes. No,
we don't belong.
Yes.
So that means that we're not waiting. Because you and I know in America, there are certain levels in America you cannot attain it, you cannot achieve it because of you're not born in their country here. You were born here, you they achieve anything in the country because yeah, you're born, you're an American. In America, you cannot be president if you're not born here. You know, they even aspire for themselves. There are certain offices, they even call them because you're not born here. And then my country where I born. So, and then my country also are born, also are come out. The APC they tell me say, I know I'm fit for attend certain position then because of I don't commodity, I don't care for can find a better life, or can educate myself and go back for go help the country. So you want to tell me say I'm not for can try new thing, I'm not for can get a better education or better life? Is that what you're saying? So for me as a woman, as somebody who lives in the diaspora, I want to say thank you to President Bio because for once as a woman, I have someone who is standing up for me, who is saying you deserve better, who is saying you deserve to have a seat at the table. And I want to say thank you for that because so long, women did not get seats at the table. Decisions are being made for us by men. And here is a person that is saying, no, you deserve to be at the table when these decisions are being made about your life. So I want to say thank you for looking out for me as a woman and looking out for me as a diaspora. So President Bio, left for me alone, I'll keep you there for 20 years.
Okay. All right. So as with the end, forgive with last statement, I just want to let people them listen to this music in as much as APC they push for let we not turn, let we not get nothing in our country where they are. Now diaspora, both APC and SLP, they don't talk about party. President Bio say that for all man, the APC say no, we don't forget. We not listen this music. Let them know say now we all get salon, not one grain person get salon. Now this President Bio they push. Where we call today in English cohesiveness, national cohesion. Abigail, that music say, now we get here. Now we get here. Now we get salon, we all together, not one man get them. So now if President Bio they make for let we all better. Now APC they say we not for better. This is bad. It's sad and we know they accept her. We know they accept it. So Abigail, I want to say your last word, and then to people them, and then we go left the show, and then we left the people to let them judge.
For me, my last word, although APC then try for spoil me week with the racist and prejudice video about the diaspora, and then try for block the bill for women empowerment for with 30% at the table. No one will get to sit at the table, but President Bill still find a way for make me week a blessed one, a bright week, for give me a positive week with new ferry, 24-hour light, education, and the bank governor being the bank governor. So with all of them development today, I know they let for the APC take the overshadow. I still continue to have a positive week. I want to say this week, shout out to Alhaji Kanja for the 24-hour light. You don't do them, you don't prove them. You see, you've been saying we say low patient, we don't patient, and at last you don't prove them for me. So thank you, Alhaji Kanja. I want to say thank you to Honorable Cabinet Kalon Kabiko. Thank you.
This now SLPP, our una share, all team, una share.
Yeah, Kabiko, thank you. You don't do them, you don't prove them. Say you are one of the best, and you know they only talk, but you work. And thank you for that. So of course, with education, you guys never cease to amaze us. They go above and beyond on a daily basis. So thank you for the education. I want to say thank you to President Bio for just being a leader. Now, this I want to close on for President Bio. I just want to say thank you for just being a leader. You are such an amazing leader. You the lead from the front, which is absolutely an amazing thing to do. As a leader, you are just all around good. We see this week how you rally around the bereaved family, KKY. You show and say, "Ina, your brother." No matter what will don't happen, you are there for that family. You and your family, when are they in there, in and out, they support them. They give them all the support where they need. Thank you for the hall where we able to have a befitting funeral for the woman, for let the whole world see and respect we country. So I just want to say thank you to this administration. And to you, when they watch out there, let we get ready for go register. Yeah? Because registration is starting next month. No, not next month, in September. Let we ready for go register and vote for President Bio, President Bio back and back. Let we vote him back. Because he has done exceedingly amazing. He don't do a great job for the country. They continue to work hard. And me not get any doubt that Pretonians then go vote for President Bio because of this light where it don't bring camp. Pretonians then go vote for President Bio because of the new bridge. Pretonians then go vote for President Bio because of the new educational system. Pretonians then go vote for President Bio because of the new ferry where it don't bring camp. So I want to say thank you to President Bio for the hard work and dedication to this country and for everything they do for we. So Fambu them, until next time, I want to say thank you for watching. Continue for support President Bio. Continue for love President Bio. Continue for share and good work where they do. Continue for be the citizen that you need to be for support them. So until next time, I say thank you for watching and thank you, President Bio.
Famulenda, one day we talk to you. Now the most vibrant and powerful woman we then at the Hot Goose Network. When Abigail Chromatine. Where he open mouth, they don't say politician they talk. And now this SLPP good for produce powerful woman then. Now this make President Bio Tawa for make sure say it bring woman then at the forefront, it give the opportunity, it give that 30%, APC they don't Tawa, then team up against them. They say they know they do them. Let God continue for bless President Bio. Now that make we need for vote for more member of parliament than SLPP. We need for vote for not only for President Bio they vote for, now vote for more member of parliament, they don't go register. Don't register for us a lot so that we'll get more member of parliament there from the SNP side so that better law go the pass and better thing go the card of that country. For we the diaspora, let we go massively and go register and not allow APC for camp that parliament the better so that law they go pass for let we get opportunity. Otherwise, the man that they stand against we not going to do something for people let them enjoy the first law of nature itself. The first law of nature itself. So if we own interest, the man they know the seeker, then they talk about one, then they badmouth we, lie per we, 13 away dirty against we. Let us not encourage that one day. But me, na gentle, the political hot goose. I know say 2023 inside June 24. APC they're not even ready for that election yet because they don't even get organized, they don't even organize themselves yet. But President Bio, he go win that election. If they beat APC like fishball, if they win a landslide with no runoff because it makes salon sexy and attractive. Thank you, Abigail, for the brilliant conversation. Thank you, Abigail, for the most important message that we don't give people them. Everybody happy for you. All man glad for you because your voice now a voice where they represent all the women them, na diaspora and even a saloon. Tell you plenty. Thank you. And tell everybody thank you. We don't contribute today for this show. We tell una thank you. Where una they take una data for watch. And you where they watch that for continue for share the program. Na YouTube, share na Facebook, all over the place. Let other people that hear it. Me, na Gentle, the political hot boost. And this, na the SLPP hour with Gentle and Abigail on the Hot Boost Network, Sierra Leone. So today, we'll stop here. Una bye-bye.
Political hot boost. You don't for me? Hot Boost Network TV.